Well, hello. My name is Gan, and welcome back to Crystalline. Last time, we heard poetry from the bard, Gengalan. We were training with Amelia into becoming a mage caster. And we also had a deep conversation with Gengalan. And I shared my opinions on my views of life. And, was giving you like a deep conversation, you, the audience. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out, okay? Anyway, let us continue. I'm shaking awake again. A soft groan escapes me as I blink from the blinding sun. Leanna hovers over me, and I groan softly. That's right, she doesn't know about my impromptu midnight training session. I guess I better get ready to spar. Sniffling a yawn, I crawl out of bed and join Leanna out in the field. We practice our sparring until my muscles are sore and Leanna has broken out in a sweat. Neither of us managed to knock the other one down this time, leaving us in a draw. When we return to the campsite, Kara and Zach are nowhere to be seen.
Hey, where did Zach and Kara go?
They went to go kissy somewhere away from us, Leanna. Maybe we should do the same. Nah, I'm just kidding. Amelia looks up. She crouches beside the fire pit with the pongo nuzzled between her neck and shoulder.
They were not here when I awakened.
Ooh. Huh? That's weird. Kara usually sleeps in, and Zach sticks around to make everyone breakfast. I wonder where they could have gone. Amy sparks a small fire. We hang an iron pot over a flame, and Amelia waves her hand. Cool water rushes from her palm and splashes inside. She smiles, pleased with herself, and raises a crackling flame to make the water boil faster. Gingling watches on with interest at Amy's skill. After a while, I see Zach and Kara approaching us from the distance. As they get closer, I can see Kara retying her chestnut hair into a ponytail. There are a few leaves sticking up in Zach's hair, and by the time they reach us, I notice his face has a little more color than usual. I wonder what they did, guys. I really don't know. Leanna watches them with a suspicious look, but doesn't say anything. Amy's too preoccupied with stirring the porridge to notice.
Good morning, friends!
Hi! Kara seems to be in a good mood. I haven't seen her smile this much in a while. Her eyes are brighter like a cat's. She stands on her tiptoes and picks a few leaves out of Zach's messy hair. Is it just me, or does he have a few extra scrapes than usual? I can see the tail end of a scarlet scratch torn across his collarbone, curling out from underneath the top of his shirt. His coat is a little lopsided too, like he put it on in a hurry. Kara smiles and brushes some dirt off of his shoulders.
Hey.
I lift an eyebrow. Hey, where did you guys go? Zach's face starts to flush.
We went hunting for breakfast.
I raise an eyebrow. So, where is it? Zach blinks.
Oh.
The blush brightens in his cheeks.
I, ate it already.
Already ate it. Kara's gaze slides up Kara's gaze slides up to Zach's face. The corner of her mouth tucks upward.
You sure did do some eating.
I choke and mask it into a cough. Leanna looks confused.
What did you eat?
Leanna, don't. He ate a cat. Let's just say that. He ate a cat. What do you mean he ate a cat? I'll tell you later. Zach's cheeks seem to have gotten up in flames. His face is ruby red. He avoids eye contact and forces out an uncomfortable cough. Amelia looks up from our breakfast and stares at the scene. She glances between Zach and Kara, and then back at Zach. Her gaze lingers. Zack shifts under her stare. Clearly uncomfortable. Amy's eyes seem to be boring into his skin. After a long silence, she tilts her head.
Zack, you appear to be injured.
Mm-hmm. Zack blinks.
What?
She points.
You have a slight abrasion on your neck.
Is it a hickey? He chokes and shovels the collar of his jacket into his throat. But to no avail, I can still see it.
Don't worry about it. The hunt just got a little rough.
We all know what they're doing, right? Like, I hope you're not, like, too young to be like, oh, I wonder what they're doing. Like, what does a cat mean that he ate cat earlier? Don't worry about it. And if you're foreign and you don't know what cat is, you know, gato, cat, Spanish, whatever. This is so stupid. I love it. Leanna glances to where Amelia's pointing. A second later, her face grows pink.
Oh, Kara!
Are you finally clicking on this right now? Really? Kara's faint innocence.
What?
You know what?
I really don't have the faintest idea.
Okay, I'm gonna say, you guys banged, okay? There. I said it, bang, they fucked. Her eyes are full of mirth as Leanna fidgets.
Never mind. Maybe the rest of us should just eat too.
Her eyes flicker to Kara's smirk.
I mean, eat a meal! As opposed to?
You're too young for this, okay? We gotta protect your innocence, she's too young.
As opposed to nothing! That's why I said a meal!
A meal and nothing else, Amelia, and you will not question us. Gingling looks from Kara to Zack to Leanna's burning face and bursts into laughter.
I can tell this is going to be fun.
Zack brushes past him and reaches for the plate. Kara is in step behind him. Gingelin leaves and returns with a few walnuts and berries. He adds them into our porridge for an extra flavor. I have to admit, it'll be pretty bland without them. The rest of breakfast is passed in uncomfortable silence. Kara casts long glances at Zack, who pretends not to notice. Leanna looks at everyone but the two of them, while Amy seems as oblivious as ever. Only Gingelin seems to be thoroughly enjoying himself. Once breakfast is over, we clean up the camp and continue on our way to the water temple. We're gonna be walking all night, walking all day, walking, till we can't walk no more. Walk. Yeah, I'm singing because this is all stupid blackness. Walking, dun, walk. Okay, there we go. The path crushes under our feet. The sky is clear, and the sun scatters in its fingers across... The sky is clear, and the sun scatters its fingers like crowns over the top of the trees. I can see mountains in the distance. The jagged ridges sprawl out along the horizon like ocean waves. When I start to break out into a slight sweat, we find ourselves surrounded by mountains. I gaze up at the range of sharp peaks like dragon teeth. Others disappear higher into the clouds. We stop in the hollow of a mountain. The air smells of jasmine and soul. I pause, my eyes falling on a wide carved mouth. Is that the entrance? Gingeling beams.
Yes, this is it.
We cautiously enter the cavernous entrance. Blue lights flicker across the cave walls as a faint glow radiates. I take another look and see a large staircase leading down into deep dark water. Wait a second, are we going underwater? Gingele nods.
Yes, sir. These steps will lead us to an underwater tunnel, which will take us to the temple.
Good thing I swim like a fish. No, I can't swim at all, and I cannot breathe underwater that long, so nope, underwater tunnels are a huge lot of nope. No way. Giggling looks surprised.
What is it?
The rest of the party stares at me too. I guess I'm the only one creeped out by the dark existential abyss of cave diving.
Afraid of getting wet?
Shut up. I shake my head. I don't mind water, but I do mind the deep, dark, claustrophobic depths.
Perhaps my water magic could be of assistance.
Gingalang looks at her and grins.
We are fortunate to have a mage caster with us who can manipulate water.
Yes. Yes, we do. And stop closing your fucking eye. It's so weird. Like, yeah, it's fortunate. Oh shit, something got in my eye. I'm sorry, something got in my eye. I think it was like a bug or so. Oh, it burns. Oh, it's just an eyelash. Never mind. He closes his eyes and puts a hand over his chest.
With a mere twist of the wrist, she bends the sea to her will. And to the wave which dare defies her, her ice will freeze it still.
Leanna's eyes light up.
That was beautiful.
She claps. Giggling smiles. Earnest and embarrassed.
Don't you think so? Perhaps I should write it down.
You should. Maybe it can go into your new poem.
Are you guys ready? Leanna nods.
Yep, lead the way.
Gingalan leads us down the stairs. Barnacles, seaweed, and museals cling to the dark gray stones. The water ripples at our feet. As I look out, it only becomes deeper. Amy steps forward, her manipulator glowing.
Do the stairs continue to descend?
I'll admit I'm uncertain.
It is of no matter. We shall soon discover the answer. Please, continue.
She waves her arms in the air as Giggling takes a step forward in the water. It moves out of the way of his boot. He grins. His grin broadens as the water flows around him, keeping him wrapped in a dry bubble.
What do you know? There are more stairs.
Amelia remains in the back with her manipulator glowing. We travel ahead of her and continue down the stairs. As we descend further down, I glance up at the shimmering water which slip easily around us. Small school of fishes scurry past, bobbing as they swim around us. Soon, the stair levels out. We follow a shallow corridor which opens up into the mouth of a large cavern. Several tunnels branch off in different directions around the cavern, but it is too dark inside to see where they may go. Blue crystals glitter across the cavern, some clinging to the ceiling like icicles, while others are spread across the walls like frost.
Boy?
The Pongo pops his head out from inside of Amelia's pouch. His eyes light up with wonder.
Boy! Water crystals.
What? She points to something behind me. Amelia crosses to a few crystals that are glowing along the ground. She fidgets with her bracelet. The symbols light up as she scans them.
Fascinating.
What is?
These water crystals are mineable ore. One can use them to create spheres.
If that's the case, then how come no one else has come down here to mine them? Amelia doesn't even turn around to face me, completely absorbed with the crystals. Huh? What do you say? I'm sorry. These crystals are more important than your stupid-ass question. Well, please continue. I am sure to listen, but not really.
This place has been lost to knowledge.
She touches one of the crystals. Her bracelet glows, firelight bright. Eyes creak underneath her touch, and then I hear a sharp snap. A bit of the sapphire cracks off and her eyes brighten. She holds up the piece examining it from side to side. I'm confused. Whenever we've seen crystals before, they're all over, powering up every single city we've seen before. Powering up every single city we've been to. Is there something special about water crystals? Emilia shakes her head.
Crystals near temples are a rarity. I will use this one to study for further research.
Pongo leaps out of her pouch and nibbles on a large crystal. He wobbles, obviously content. Leanna, Zack, and Kara wander around and check out the crystals. Their deep blue reflects off the water and sparkle dancing lights across the cavern space. It reminds me of a disco ball. The effects is a bit memorizing. Gingaland turns down one of the tunnels.
The temple should be down here.
I look to where he's going. Something flickers in the depths of one of the tunnels. Something silvery and bright. I follow Gingalang into the tunnel, when my shoulder bumps into a slick surface. Ow! My brows furrow. We're inside of a cave, so why are the walls so smooth? I reach up and touch cool glass. A mirror? I look around. No, a whole room full of mirrors. My breath catches in my throat. Hundreds of reflections blink back at me. Guys, are you seeing this? No response. Guys? I turn around. No one is there. I notice the walls in our previous path are also lined with mirrors. How did I walk through that without noticing before? Did the others do the same? They could have gone anywhere. This wasn't a room. It was a maze. Everywhere I turn, I see myself. I run my hands over the mirrors to keep myself grounded, but with so many reflections, I have a hard time keeping track where I'm going. It just feels like I'm going in circles. I let out a small groan of frustration, turning around. Something purple flashes from the corner of my eye, then something white.
Hey, is that you?
Oh fuck, Kara. It scared the shit out of me. Kara? I turn to see her and Leanna standing out at the end of one of the paths. Kara grins and waves at me. I grin back, excitement flooding into my chest. Finally, I dash towards them and slam my face first straight into a mirror. I lunge backwards, cupping my nose. I hear footsteps behind me.
Are you alright?
No. A blush crawls into my face. Yeah. My nose throbs with pain, but I didn't hit the wall hard enough to leave any real damage.
It was hard traveling through this maze for me too.
The three of us jump and whirl around. Emilia cocks her head and stares at me. Where did you come from?
I followed your voices and found you all here.
Oh, did you see the others? Her gaze lingers on me again.
No.
Leanna twists her hands nervously.
I really don't like the look of this place. The mirrors are so creepy.
Maybe we should find a way out.
What about Zack and Gingalane?
We might run into them. Either way, it's better than just standing here, admiring ourselves in the mirror.
Sounds like a plan.
We twist in and out of the maze. For a while, it feels like we're making progress. We go down a long path leading straight to... Kara's size.
Dead end.
She plants her hands on the mirror in front of us.
This is going to take forever.
Wait!
I look up. Something shimmers inside of the mirror. Foggy at first, but then it slowly becomes clear. The letters brighten and form together to create a single word. Us. What the? Us. Are you talking about like that movie? The movie that I should go see, the one from Jordan Peele? That movie was sick. No, it should be sick, I think. Kara blinks.
That's it? Just us?
Yeah, I've never heard of that movie, Kara. It's one of the greatest movies ever, I heard. And I haven't seen it. To be honest, I don't even know if it was great or not. I've never seen it, and I don't know anything. I don't look at reviews for movies or anime. If I think I might see it, I just don't look at the reviews. So there's some animes that I don't know if they're good or not. Like, what's the one anime that came out? Tower of Gods. I want to go see that anime, but I don't know. I just don't got time in my days no more to watch anime. I just watch anime clips on YouTube, like them, then just either edit, try to write music, or do something productive with my time. I kind of miss anime. She frowns, resting a hand on her hip.
What does that mean?
Apparently a good movie. If I think, cause Get Out was good, you know? So Us should be really good, right?
I'm not sure.
Something to do with us.
Do you think there are more words hidden out here?
Probably.
I glance at Amelia, who wears an intense stare. What do you think, Amy? She shrugs, but otherwise doesn't answer. I guess we move on then. We turn around and try again. The second one takes us longer to find. We keep twisting and turning in circles before Leanna ultimately reaches out and accidentally pats against a solid mirror at the end of a corridor. The letter breathes and flares up again. They form a new word.
Among...
Leanna frowns, her brows crinkling together.
Us and among? What does that mean?
They're really stretching something that has to do with us. I'm not sure I like the sound of that.
There are probably some more words out there we need to find to make sense of this.
Amelia hangs back again and watches silently. She feels my eyes on her and shifts her gaze onto me. I feel like her stares is a challenge, but I don't know why.
Can you make any sense out of this, Amy? You're usually really good with puzzles.
Amelia tears her gaze off of me and looks at Kara instead.
I don't know. They just seem like random words to me.
Now you know something. I know it. You know something. Kara blinks.
Right, but do you think it means anything?
No idea.
Well, this is still a dead end, so let's move on. Dude, I don't like how she's like silent. Something's wrong here. We turn around again, bumping into even more mirrors. I keep getting turned around. Are we walking in some hall or going down new corridors? My hands reach out and skim across the silver mirrors as we walk. Amy remains silent and seems unconcerned. Her gaze continues to bore into me, making me even more nervous than I already feel. We come up to another dead end, in which more letters slowly appear. Illusion. It's a message. The words are just jumbled up.
Us among illusion?
Among Illusion Us.
No, it's illusion among us. Leanna frowns, suddenly looking nervous.
So something among us isn't real?
Kara raises her eyebrows.
Yeah, but what?
There was something else with us, just each other. Not something, someone. Leanna flinches.
Maybe, but who would it be?
be? Like, Amelia is just, like, silent, right? Something here isn't real. Leanna flinches, like... She's a Mage-Knight, right? She wouldn't just flinch like that, right? But Amelia's silent, though. The only one I could trust is Kara. Kara's good. It's Amelia or Leanna. Because she flinches, but doesn't say anything. And also she's a Mage-Knight. Should she really flinch? Or would she just be like, we need to find out who it is and take charge? I'm gonna trust Amelia. Maybe she knew all along. Like, maybe she guessed it from the first fucking, or the second fucking message. I'm gonna say Leanna. I think it's Leanna. Leanna's mouth drops open.
What?
A hard ball of wind hits me over the head. Ow, hey. She crosses her arms.
Does that feel like an illusion to you?
Okay, fuck off. Heat flares up into my face.
I can't believe that you couldn't recognize that I'm real.
Well, fuck. I'm sorry, it was just a guess. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to guess it was my girlfriend. Both Kara and Leanna speak at once.
It's Amy.
Fuck you. You're probably going like, yeah, she's been fucking quiet this whole time. How can you be stupid? It's like, come on. Like, the only person I knew it was like, not it, it's fucking Kara. Leanna and Amy are like 50-50 in my book. I took my shot and I failed, okay? Don't make me cry. Don't yell at me.
It's Amy.
How do you know?
She wouldn't engage when we tried to seek her help with solving the clues.
Kara nods.
Plus, she hasn't been talking like a walking thesaurus, and she hasn't had a single hypothesis, or estimation, or anything similar to that.
I hate you guys so much because you're probably like, yeah, there's fucking evidence right there. How could you be dumb? It's like, fuck you guys. I am dumb. Like, I'm dumb as shit. Oh shit, she's smiling. Amelia silently looks from Leanna to Kara while they talk. When they pause, she splits into a wide grin.
I guess you found me.
Hey shit. She shivers as she steps backwards into a mirror. When I look through, her image dissolves like water into a milky silver of the glass. When I look again, my own reflection stares back at me. Well, that was unsettling.
No kidding.
The mirrors flash a blinding white. I cringe and cover my eyes as bright spots do acrobats in front of my nose. I hear the sound of something shimmering, and when I look up, it seems the maze dissolves into stars. The tunnels return to a straight path. We travel down it for a short while before seeing familiar faces.
Oh, it's you guys.
I blink, my eyes still refocusing from the sudden light. When my vision clears, I see Zack, Amelia, and Gingling heading our way from across the room. Kara rushes over to Zack. Leanna lets out a loud breath of relief.
Amy, you're okay.
Amelia blinks.
I assume the illusion among your group must have been me.
Yep. Leanna smiles.
Well, in any case, I'm so glad you guys are safe.
Gingling returns Leanna's smile.
Yes, we are relieved you're all safe too. It's good to be reunited.
As Amelia talks, Zack makes sure to look anywhere except at her. Even Kara narrows her eyes.
Zack, you're acting weird. You're not another illusion, are you?
He prickles and shakes his head.
Nope. I am very much me in the most normal and loyal sense of the word.
What? Okay, out of all of them, what the fuck do you mean loyal?
Loyal? What did you do?
Okay, she catches it too.
Nothing. I told you I was loyal.
Gingling looks from Zack to Kara and lets out a hearty laugh.
I had not realized it before, Zack, but you seem to be quite the ladies' man.
What the fuck happened?
I will be sure to immortalize all that has happened in this most daring tale of...
No!
What happened? Zack's eyes are wide.
I mean, that's really not necessary.
What exactly happened on your side?
Leanna, Jingling, Zack, and I had to solve a message.
Wait, but Leanna was on our side.
Correct. It was very obvious that the illusion was her.
How so?
No reason.
Uh-huh. She did something, didn't she? I look over at Zack, who's now avoiding eye contact with both Leanna and Kara.
To put it quite bluntly, Leanna attempted to seduce Zack.
Leanna's face turned crimson red.
What?
Kara turns to Zack.
And you fell for her, hey there, sailor, tactics?
Zack's face matches Leanna in redness.
It wasn't like that at all. She was actually good.
Precisely. Her technique was especially effective. That is how we deduced she could not possibly be the real Leanna at all.
Damn, that was a sick burn. Yeah, it couldn't be her because Leanna was like failed at flirting and being seductive. She can't be like you, Kara, with your skimpy clothes and her big boobs. Leanna pouts.
Hey!
It worked on me. Kara whirls around to face Leanna.
Why would you do that? I thought we were friends.
Dude, I hate this shit. Like, I'm just thinking like just, it's an illusion, right? But it also happens in real life when you go to sleep, right? And she dreams of like her friend fucking her boyfriend, and she's like mad at the boyfriend and her best friend, and it's like that it wasn't her. It was a dream. It was an illusion. The fuck? Leanna's eyes widen. She shakes her head.
No. It wasn't me. It was illusion me. I would never hit on Zack.
Okay, this is not gonna go over well. Kara frowns. The watch.
And why not? Is he not good enough for you?
How? I'm sorry. Women, and I know men do this too. Some men do this. What, my girl's not hot enough? What the fuck? It's like, if you do this, just know. Fuck you, first of all. And we're trying to be nice. And not saying like, hey. Or like, maybe she's faithful. She loves me more than Zack. Come on.
Huh? I mean, he must be okay if the illusion me hit on him.
Leanna, shut your mouth right now. Just, nothing's gonna come good of this.
I knew it!
Yeah, I knew it.
I don't understand what's happening.
I should just go over there, just like hug her and just like, shh, everything's gonna be okay. She's just mad right now. My body prickles. The image of Leanna and Zack together coils a hot band of jealousy deep within my gut. Leanna, why? She whirls to face me, looking flabbergasted.
You too?
Leanna lifts her arm into the air, exasperated.
I was literally with you guys the whole time.
Kara and I glare at her suspiciously.
Hey, don't worry. She'd never be able to do what she did back there in real life.
What did she do? Now I'm jelly, like, I just turned to Zack. What did she do? What the fuck? Kara and Leanna stiffens. They turn to face him, eyes hardening into a glare that could slice straight through all the crystals in the cave.
Excuse me?
And what exactly did she do back there?
Dude, you are not saving yourself either. Like, right now, I feel like you, Leanna, should just shut up. Zack balks. Yeah. He takes a step back.
I didn't mean anything.
Giggling's spine suddenly locks.
Do you all hear that?
Thank you. Thank you, Giggling. Change the subject. Kara and Leanna freeze. Everyone stops to listen. There's the sound of rushing water. Is that a waterfall? He nods.
I think so. If we're nearing water, then perhaps we're close to the temple.
We follow the source of the sound. It becomes louder and louder the further we travel. Soon, we come across a temple ruin deep within the cavern. I walk up the steps into the temple. The others follow. A sapphire pool sits at the center of the room. Water falls, rush, and flows into it as crystals glitter and sparkle all around. I stare at the pool as it begins to ripple and shift. A dark shadow ascends from the depths. Oh, you're pretty cute. A woman arrives like a sea nymph, water sluicing down her body. I flinch in surprise. Oh, hi. The woman opens her eyes. A soft smile curves her face. Dark, midnight blue hair flows like wild waves down her lower back. A thin film of water covers her, making her look otherworldly, embraced by the soft glow of the crystals. She must be the water elemental. Her laughter sounds like a stream gurgling over precious pearls. The sound echoes deep within my chest and fills me with a strange calm. As she steps towards me, I take a step back, but trip over a loose stone and fall backwards. Undeterred, she extends her hand and gently cups my face. She leans closer to me, and before I know it, a cool splash of pressure is on my lips. My eyes automatically close as I drink in her energy. She tastes like pure sparkling water, and I feel a stream of energy flow into me, crisp and fluid. All too soon, the feeling ceases, and when I open my eyes, she's gone. Aw, man. Come back. I want to kiss you some more. Leanna hovers over me. I gasp when I see her, and against my will, a blush blossoms in my cheeks. Oh, hi, Leanna.
Did you just have an encounter with the elemental?
Yes.
How did it go?
Fine. Oh, pretty well actually. Just business as usual. She gives me a strange look.
Uh-huh. And why exactly are you on the ground?
Just standard energy transfer procedure. Nothing else. She crosses her arms. That didn't work. Now she definitely knows something is up. Amelia steps up to me and performs a scan with her manipulator. She hovers by my face and her brow ceases into a frown.
How very curious.
What?
My scan reports an unusually high concentration of energy on your lips.
Leanna blinks before her eyes widen.
You kissed her?
No, it's all a misunderstanding.
Your lips didn't touch together to transfer the energy then?
Well...
They did?
It's not like... sorry. It's not like I had a choice. She was already transferring the energy.
I can't believe you.
Hey, I'm the victim here. I need the cops right now. Someone kissed me without my will. Besides, you flirted with Zach.
That was different. It wasn't even me.
Luckily, Kara and Zach return, their pockets heavy with items. Yingling returns too, although he remains empty-handed.
What's this about kissing an elemental?
Nothing. I scramble to my feet. I think we spent enough time here already and should get going. Yingling hides his laughter and nods.
Yes, let us be on our way.
Leanna and Amy lead the way out of the temple, while Gingalan and I follow close behind. Kara and Zach take one last scan of the area. Afterwards, they follow us and we start heading back the way we came. Without the illusions, The exit is just a clear path down the tunnel. The maze has completely disappeared. I guess the guardian was the one who put up the maze in as a part of the trial. And that's where I'm gonna end it right there. Oh my god, that was really good. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot how good this game really was, man. I remember playing this early access, but I feel like they added more stuff in the full release. This game is really good. Oh my god. I just want to keep playing. I think I should be streaming on Twitch this, you know what I mean? We could just do like 3 hours. I could talk to my audience, you know what I mean? Talk to you guys instead of like reading what you have to say after. But you know what? I like doing YouTube videos. I like editing and all that crap. Okay, so let me wrap this up before I start rambling. Okay, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and hit the bell notification to see whenever I post. Alrighty then. Well, that was the video. And as always, I'm gonna say farewell. And as always, bye-bye.